Welcome back to Chatting Thoughtfish. Yeah. What's going on? I'm Andrew, and I'm with Dane and Ashley. What's going on, guys?
How you pulling up looking like you just jumped out of a Jeep, fam?
Take that.
Why are you trying to throw shots the second I started? Why
If he had a bust down on his neck, that would have been it.
Why are you trying to send?
Nah, I'm not saying it. You look sad.
Kind of chilly. It's kind of chilly in here.
Nah,
man.
fam.
You gotta bring out the big thing,
Take
right?
that. You should put yourself on the cover for this episode.
Oh, what? Just
with
me?
the coat.
So,
The puff daddy.
You gotta wear the
Puff daddy
big.
mean, bro.
It's cold, man. You gotta wear the big thing. You gotta wear the big thing, man.
Take that.
It's chilly out here. Winter's coming.
out of the range, fam.
When it's here, bro, for back
Yeah,
home.
winter's coming. What's been going on? What has been going on? We didn't record last week, but I think it's still worth a mention, you know.
What happened?
Because it is actually about South, isn't it? Blue Story. I
Oh,
think we
yeah.
should talk Blue Story.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't. I thought.
Has anyone
why
seen
I
it?
thought that we recorded like last week.
Nah.
Where was it? Oh yeah, no, we
'cause
did.
we
didn't.
didn't.
No, we didn't record. Oh yeah, no. All right.
Someone was
That was
busy.
on that.
Someone was busy.
Hennessy.
Let's
Sipping on that Hennessy. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, but I plan.
Have you seen it?
None of us have seen
Okay,
it.
no.
No, I'm not talking.
Money's seen it. Money and Dalen's seen it.
Yeah, he said it's so. But I haven't passed
What's it,
judgment
so-so?
on it yet. No, that's what he said. I don't know about Money. I can't verify for Money's opinions on movies. Like he's watching Fast and Furious right now, so.
Yeah, but he's seen all the Hod movies, so
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
he's looking at it from a different.
yeah, but either way, I'm not looking at it from the film perspective. I'm looking at it from what happened from the film in terms of the view. I don't know if it's come back now. I don't know if they decided to, but they said they're going to up the Curie or something.
They keep saying they're banning it and then they're not.
But what they did initially ban it though. They took Blue Story
like
out of they took Blue Story out of cinemas because they were saying it was I don't know, was it bringing crowds?
No, but and the thing is, it was mad. Apparently, like
There was a fight.
yeah, outside. Like, was he outside?
Yeah.
And it like they were
Apparently
like it
it's-
didn't even have anything to do with.
Apparently, it
Like,
was linked to like Frozen, which is the funny thing.
Frozen.
really?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
I don't know.
It was during like when Frozen was on or something, but they're blaming it on.
The same time Blue Story.
Yeah.
came
But
out.
they're blaming it
didn't
on
have
Blue.
anything
And
to
then,
I don't know.
about
I don't know because I generally thought like the reason. Well, here's the thing. I don't overtly think it was a racist attack in this case. When we're saying that people like the cinema was attacking the movie because it was black or something. They weren't attacking the movie for its content. In this instance.
What do you mean attacking what?
Because the idea is that like
That kind of movie it was.
Yeah, the kind of movie is. It's like because like I think the creator Rap Man was saying that it's a movie that's trying to go against the yeah, but I don't think he even needs to say that defense because I don't feel like the cinema was taking action because of the content of the film.
Mm-hmm.
I think the issue was more like in terms of the people that was going to the film. That's what was the concern.
Yeah.
And that was
There's a bunch of Asian kids. We've seen the pictures of them.
yeah, but they're also saying that there were other instances in other places,
Yeah,
other countries as well. And it's just like in that instance, it wasn't a racial thing, but I don't think we helped ourselves there, or just anybody helped us. I don't think they helped the creator of this movie at all by engaging like when they're broadening that when they go and see this.
No, but that could like. What it is, yeah,
added
it's
more-
like
it's added more attention
any
to it.
day, at any point, a fight or anything could happen outside of the cinema.
Yeah, but
how
what
can you
they're
blame
saying,
it on them?
yeah,
like-
but they're saying. I think they're saying based on the frequency and in different locations. That's what they were saying.
Oh, so like they're saying that like
They're saying at several locations on
Oh,
their.
That they
okay,
had a
that's
lot
what
of
they-
times where
that's what they're
on
claiming.
the
Okay,
premiere
okay.
Blue Story that they had, they were having a lot of disturbances.
That's what they're saying. They're basing it
why they
off,
took it.
not because it's because of
Yeah.
the movie, but yeah.
But do you feel like if you were as a manager of a company, do you feel like that is legitimate action?
it's tight. Like unless it's
Like, especially on
surely you
opening
just
weekend.
get security outside. Maybe you got to hire a little piece of security or something.
I think that's what they've done
Get
now
money,
though,
fam. That's it.
because
Just make more money.
they took it out of cinemas. People were yelling racism or it's not fair kind of thing. But at that point, when we're saying it's not fair, we should kind of be talking to the youth now and being like, you guys need to stop this because you're getting the film taken out.
Yeah, but how are you gonna do that?
Yeah, exactly.
No, but what I'm
That's
saying
easier
is,
said than done.
no, what I'm saying is when you're talking, if you're talking to the media about the issue already, rather than just saying, "Oh, the view are not fair for taking the film out," what I'm saying is they should address the youth.
I get
in
that, but if
space.
the movie's what it says it's supposed to be, which is against what the kids
Yeah.
actually doing to the film,
Yeah, but
what
I'm
around
saying,
the film.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is they can come and be.
But taking out the film is not going to help.
Taking out the film was more of a concern of the fact that it would bring in people that were causing trouble. That's what they're thinking.
Yeah, but you can't avoid that because that's what the film's about.
Yeah.
But
Those
what
kind
I'm
of
saying is
people
the
are from
people.
that
Yeah, it's about
environment the film's based on.
the culture.
No,
They're
but
gonna
I'm
see
saying
it
the
for
people
that
that have the problem,
relatability
like
thing.
the people that are saying that, oh, we don't want the film taken out. Yeah, need to say, can you guys come to the cinema and just watch it like normal? Like, look at the like. It's
Yeah,
not,
they did.
It's
They
not to say
were on the
black
news.
people.
I saw people on the news talking about it. These 2 black women.
And they were saying, what were they saying about it?
Just saying.
were they
like,
blaming the
literally-
cinema?
Yeah, they made valid points.
But
just
they blame the cinema.
no.
Oh, they'll blame it like in terms of people coming and bringing.
Yeah, just like they were saying, like, why are the youth doing this, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and then
that's
they
my
mentioned
point.
like the actual what the meaning behind the movie is.
Yeah, but that's
So it's
my
kind of
point.
productive to take out the film completely and just say, nah, we can't have it because of the violence, blah blah blah. When it's exactly why the film was made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of defeats the whole purpose of like, why are you stopping what it's supposed to help against?
No, but it's not to say that the film is itself. No, I don't know, because like with Black Panther premiere, that was like one of the highest grossing, and black people going to cinema.
Yeah.
All over the place, and then it's like there was no issue. So it's not. I'm
But
sure.
we didn't say it was like race.
That we know though.
But we didn't say it was like a race thing though. We said it was like.
Yeah, we
kind
say
of-
it's not a race thing, but people were saying it was a race thing, and I think that was my problem with the View thing. People were saying like, "Oh, View is kind of racist for taking the film down." But I'm
Yeah,
like,
because when has this happened? When has this happened before?
but how often do you have brawls at premieres?
I don't know.
This is
I
what I'm
actually
saying.
don't know.
I'm saying, yeah.
I actually don't know if it does or not. That's the thing. I don't know. Now this has happened in what is it, Birmingham? Like the first big one, that major one happened.
What?
It was
Of
all
these
over the
movies?
news. That's where that fight happened in Birmingham.
What? Okay.
Like some kids came with machetes and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
And then they were saying there was other instances where people filming where there was just
but
other
I never
brawls.
actually. I looked it up, but I didn't see anything about
you-
any of these other ones. So
Any other
I don't
brawls?
know.
Oh, so it wasn't even in London or anything.
It was the one. Yeah, it was one major. The first major accident was in Birmingham.
Was there any in London?
Well, I don't know. They claimed there was other places, but I haven't seen any. So
Mad.
Dunno.
And it was only View that took it out, innit? I think Odeon was still showing it.
Yeah, Odeon's still showing it. Yeah, because they didn't have any incidents.
Okay.
If they had an incident, I'm sure then it would be reviewed. But I don't think like I don't know. In this case, I feel like it's like we didn't need to play the card. Like we didn't. There's no race cards to play in this one. There's no race cards, or there was no.
I don't think so.
Yeah, there was no target in there. It was just like.
But then you never know. I don't know. Yeah.
it's done well though,
Yeah, if it
regardless.
was, yeah.
Yeah,
Whether they tried to stop it or not.
Yeah.
it's actually setting Peckham and Lewisham and that. Isn't
It's
it?
what?
It's actually setting ends.
Oh yeah.
I remember when they were doing it. You could see them doing it around.
Where? Who?
They were doing it around Peckham, Lewisham.
I think you
Deptford.
see when does it say that it was close to filming? Did they have
Yeah.
it? Oh.
Do you recognise
You
roads?
see like the trucks. You recognise what?
You recognise roads?
I haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
I haven't seen it from like the
The
trailers and that. You
trailer,
recognise
yeah,
some
yes.
spots
No.
in South.
Oh, no. Yeah, I need to see it. But I haven't got around to it yet.
I think it's done like nearly just under 3 million. I think.
Nice.
So yeah.
I imagine America watching it as well. After Top Way.
Do you feel
Yeah.
like America is buying into our films now? Like in terms of like our hood or gangster?
Yeah.
After
Drake's
Drake did that.
Drake's been pulling that.
Yeah, Drake.
He's been pushing that whole narrative for a while.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, for our narrative,
What?
I feel like a lot of the hood films hit the same points.
Yeah, that's because we're in it. That's because we know.
It's true.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like they all hit the same kind of note.
We could. I'm sure
Like,
Americans. I'm sure Americans feel like that.
generations though. Do you know what it is? The reason they do that, I think these movies are, as well as like, just giving a good message in that. I think they're made for the generation. So like, whenever like when Kidulthood and all them kind of films dropped, that was like for our generation.
Yeah.
Then
Definitely.
these ones now
Yeah.
are for this generation. Then
But what I
like a
feel
couple years again, then it'll be like a next kind of one, which is kind of the same again, but it's just for the next generation and whatever that generation is kind of dealing with. But they're all kind of going through the same thing.
Yeah, but
Do you
what I
know
feel like with
But it's just-
Kidulthood and that, I don't know. That was would you say that was one of the first ones, the first instances?
Get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the first instances, and it spawned the chain of the same kind of genres, but
Yeah,
they don't veer, if you know what I mean.
but there's
Well,
not
They
much.
just
There's,
update. They just
there's-
update.
yeah,
That's
there's
it.
not much to
They
like
can't veer because like
say
there's
about it. To
nothing-
be honest,
like stuff hasn't changed yet.
If
And
it's
that's
the-
what
yeah.
they're trying to get across.
if it's
That's
the
like,
reality,
I haven't-
if they're going
some
down
haven't
the
changed.
reality route, then yeah, there's
they
no.
have- stuff
It all
hasn't
ends
changed,
in the
bro.
same
Like,
way.
We
Dead
just
or
have
dead or in
smartphones
jail.
now. It's just all the same.
That's the
Do
same
you know what I mean?
outcome, unfortunately. Just dead or in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's knife crime,
Yeah, so there's
yeah,
no.
they're
Like,
just trying to show you that it hasn't
knife
changed.
crime and drugs, and
Yeah.
I've always said I wanted different narratives.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I
Even
want
when
different-
Attack the Block kind of shifted
yeah,
the
that was
narrative a
quite
bit with the
kind of the
sci-fi.
sci-fi,
Yeah,
yeah,
that was
sci-fi.
nice.
At least changed it slightly and then gave
Yeah.
a different perspective. Which
Yeah,
is-
because it
which
gave
is
it.
good.
No, but it just came. Yeah, it was a different film.
It
Yeah,
was refreshing to see because I remember seeing it.
because
I
it
was
still
like, oh,
had
what's
like
this?
it still had like the I think she was like the posh white woman that
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
like steal the hood kid and they try to rob her.
Yeah.
But then they just add the alien and that's when they came together rather
Yeah,
than
yeah.
And it was just it was a different it
It was
what
just
is it about?
different
It was a
direction.
yeah.
Which I
I
liked.
mean the monsters were pretty cheap and terrible, but
I don't mind
it wasn't
that.
about
I prefer that than just the same
Yeah.
story over and over.
Yeah.
because
the
have you
same
seen
gritty
what's that
storyline.
channel? What's that channel that they always love? You know what I'm
The
talking
movie one.
about? Yeah,
What kind of
it's
content
like they make they like
Just the whole
they make
movie. It's the
they-
amateur.
Okay.
It's like a lot of
Yeah.
amateur
Short stories.
British, short stories
Okay.
where they
Yeah.
and a lot of them are based on.
Shylock, that was it. Is it
Shire, that's on Grime Daily though.
That was wavy.
That's
though.
Ratman.
That was good.
That's Ratman.
Was that
That
right
was
man
cool.
as well?
Yeah, that's Ratman.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what made him. That's,
That's
what
what
got him
made him
the
make this.
sign. Yeah, with Jay Z.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was cold. So
That was good.
I like that.
Yeah, that was good.
Part 1 and
Yeah.
2.
That was good.
Part 1 and 2.
Very nice.
I don't remember
So-
the parts like that.
That's kind of why I did want to watch this movie.
And it's always got the Man for the Wall guys on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always use them. But yeah, I'm just saying the narrative's the same. And like you said, that Attack the Block, they just want something refreshing if you're gonna make a hood movie.
Yeah.
Well, I think.
Because that's why I don't think that's why I'm rushing out. I don't think that's why.
It's relatable that sells, fam.
But I think that's why I'm
Relatability
not
is
rushing out to see
sells
Blue
these
Story
movies.
because I feel like Blue Story is gonna tell me because I just watched Top Boy
Mm.
and I feel like it's
also-
gonna be the same kind of
But
narrative.
also, bro, do you
Well,
have
the
to
same
really think?
characters.
Also, no. This is kind of what I think the movie is. Like, 'cause now I really deep it because Noel Clark did the same thing. So like, I think you with these kind of movies because of the message they're putting across. I don't know what Attack the Block was, but aren't they normally like done by like the National Lottery or like them kind of things?
What do you mean?
I'm
Like,
not sure.
They,
How it's
normally
funded.
when I
Well, how
see-
they fund
they're
these
normally-
films.
I swear they normally like if it's like a certain type of movie, I'm sure they can like secure like funding and shit. If they're like, okay, we're doing this for like this, I'm sure that's what I've seen a lot of the times.
I think most films are there.
No, but like some not like funded by like the National Lottery. Like I thought.
Oh,
like,
okay,
certain
okay,
things
I
like,
get
do
you
you know what I
mean.
mean?
Okay.
Certain funds that go towards certain
Yeah,
causes.
I see what you mean,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like certain councils might get certain
Yeah,
funds,
yeah,
and you know what I mean. So I think they use that kind of thing more time to make their first movie, and then they'll make that first movie. That's their foot in the door. Then the next one they can kind of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, go off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do it
I think
themselves.
I think that's kind of like a game plan also, because that's what I would do.
That's what you think Ratman did.
No, I don't know if
Okay.
no, because he already did his
he's-
on YouTube.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's signed.
Yeah.
He's signed to Rockefeller.
Yeah.
So-
His one's all kind of thing, but like I think like when they make them kind of movies, I think that's like the kind of
Yeah, because
The
I
aim.
wonder if Sharo's story was, or if that was probably all him. Do you think that's all him?
Yeah,
I think
all
that was
him.
I think that was separate. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
because it was
did
on
that.
Graham Daily.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
like-
in Graham.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
he had the connections. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had the support from backing from them.
But do you know why I'll say that is because that is also just kind of the standard one. But you know, it did something different by rapping.
Yeah.
The narrative.
looking at as well.
So you change the narrative by
It's always the same. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
but that's what
same
I'm saying.
base,
the
but
approach.
you just
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
flip the
the
kind
How
of.
you how you approach
narrative
it, how you
of it.
flip
Yeah,
it, then
yeah.
that's what brings me to yours rather than
Yeah.
this is just gonna.
With
It's
this
like-
type
it's
of
like
films,
when-
it's hard to be like positive though.
Yeah, it is tough.
No, but then there's so many where I just feel like I mean I get why you're trying to do the message, but do you know when you're telling me like for instance you're saying, like for instance you have the one with the guy from the hood, he tries to get out and then something bad happens to bring him back in, or like his
Yeah, but,
past comes
bro,
back to haunt him. You know what I mean?
you
Like, that's
already
real. That's
supposed to
real.
learn from
That's
that.
real.
This next one isn't for you. That's what I was saying. It's not for you to. It's not for you. Like you've already
but-
learned that now. So, and you
Yeah, I
don't
see- I
know
see what you
you-
mean,
the
yeah.
new
No, but I don't
generation
think-
might not go back
see what
and
you
look at the
mean.
movies that are like, cause like who's gonna like they might
It's
not
for the
necessarily
younger
go back.
generation.
It's for them now
Yes, yeah.
that are like, okay, this is. alright,
Yeah,
we send
but
it
I
to
hear
the
what you're saying.
older-
I hear what you're saying. But then isn't that the same like? But is that not a problem with film then? That like if we just basically recycle for the next generation, that's why we're getting
Oh.
lazy with all the CGI stuff.
Just
Yeah,
look-
every
look at
movie's-
Disney.
Yeah,
bro,
but
they
every
recycle
movie's
every-
yeah,
recycle
but
everything
what
now.
I'm telling you is that good.
It
Bro,
depends.
it's-
It depends.
Yeah, that's what
Because
I'm saying.
stuff like this.
Because
But I'm saying
why
this
could
is
you-
more
it is,
awareness.
yeah,
though.
it's
This is
not-
more
it's not
awareness
so
than
much.
just.
They're
I'm
not here
doing a
just
Lion
to kind
King
of make
4 or
money.
something.
They're not
But
like. I don't
if
think
you-
it's. I don't think the intention
But the
is
only
just to
thing,
make
but I'm
money.
saying the only thing that would differ from, I'll say, kidulthood is the fact that it's probably the slang they use, and the relevance of the actors. That's the only difference within.
Yeah, but I don't know about all that. That's
No, I'm
that's
saying
getting technical. I
No,
don't
because
know.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying, because the story is essentially the same. Like we
Yeah,
could,
but
That's the whole point, though.
No,
That's the
one
whole
thing
point.
is you
They
could,
have to.
no,
They're
one
retelling
thing is
story
you could
for.
still sell kidulthood to the
No.
young generation, but they might just be like,
No,
oh,
you
Kind
can't,
of,
'cause
but
it's
it's
not
out of
relevant.
date. It's
Why?
out of date.
Yeah,
fam.
it's
It's out of date. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. I said
I don't
that's
think
what I
so.
said. That's why.
Yeah,
That's
you
why I
can't
mentioned
show that- you can't
smartphones
show that
last
now.
time, bro. There was there even smartphones in kidulthood?
no, just regular phones.
Do you know what I mean? See, like them kind of things are out of date. So it's like you need. That's what I'm saying. The relatability,
has to
all
be
them
current.
kind of things
I
has to be
don't know,
current,
man.
bro.
I don't know.
Like it's not. That's what
If
I'm
it's
saying.
if it's hitting the
updated,
current
it's
generation,
updated.
it has to be within
to date.
that generation. It has to be up to date.
That's why the Simpsons.
what-
That's why even the Simpsons had smartphones and all them kind of things. Like everything
Yeah,
has
but
to
how
update.
well are the Simpsons doing?
No, but I'm just. That's very true. But I'm just saying you have to. Other than
can't
that,
show them
you lose
old-ish.
relatability.
just
you
just
have
like
to
just
have
like the
new
Disney
stuff.
films.
And yeah, but
Yeah,
they're
but
not
obviously
doing-
to us because we
We've
No,
Yeah.
it was
the
just the
kid.
box office. No, but even
Well-
they're selling dumb money but it doesn't mean that it's good. Everyone,
Yeah, but that's not the point. That's not our point.
everyone, no,
That's
no,
not the
You're
point.
talking
everyone
about it
has
from a
put
film
to-
critic
no, but
standpoint.
everyone has
We're not trying to be film critics.
everyone has
Yeah, we're
No,
not
we're
judging if
approaching
it's
it
good or
from
bad.
a
We're not-
different direction. We're
we're
not
not saying
approaching it as
that,
film
yeah.
critics, bro. We're not
I'm
here
not-
to say
I'm just
It's a good
no.
or
I
bad
hear what you're
movie.
saying in terms of like you update it.
The purpose
in
of
terms
the film.
yes.
But
the
what I'm
purpose
saying
of
is
the movies.
when you say you update the purpose,
No, the
to
purpose
me,
is the same.
yeah. So what I'm saying is, so the only things to be upgraded are
Yeah.
essentially like
The package. That's
the
it.
things within it,
It's
the package. So like
yeah.
the actors that like the younger ones can relate to. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
But bro,
Like-
it's like when
like
Future was like, bro,
the
this
slang.
is the same thing. Future was like, bro, I bought a regular chicken sandwich and I put it in, what was the thing that a Popeyes bag, and I gave it to a girl and she loved me, bro. You have to repackage it in a way that's current. That chicken sandwich was popping. Mentally, it's just what like, and I think because it's current and it will draw more attention, then the message spreads wider. There's no point of you trying to recycle an old message. I think people would just, oh yeah, I've heard of that, but no.
Oh, yeah,
They would just
yeah.
pour it off. Like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Kid Out
I get you.
wouldn't hit the same.
No.
If it tried to come
No
out
way.
again, if it tried to do like a newer version for the younger, it wouldn't hit the same
Yeah.
at all. It needs like a whole new rebrand,
Different, yeah.
just like what Rapman did. A
And
whole
like
new
knife
rebrand,
crams changed here, like everything.
new package. It's the same story, but obviously it's delivered
Just
differently.
put it in a
So it
different
has
bag
to-
and then give it to us.
Yeah.
And at least we'll look inside. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a different package.
Hmm.
If you're giving me the same bag, bro, I've seen that bag already,
Yeah.
bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you give me a new bag, I might see what's inside, see what the new thing's saying.
Yeah.
I never
get
have to
you.
watch it
Yeah.
though. I do
Yeah.
want to see it.
Yeah, I will. I want to see it. Yeah. I mean, you got to support. In this case, like as I say, support the
Yeah,
developer,
100%.
support the producer, and this is homegrown as well. So
Well, it's real homegrown.
yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out Ratman man for this one.
Well,
Let's I'm gonna say like something positive till at the end. So
okay.
I want to say on this kind of case, I'm not gonna tell you. There's a headline on an Italian newspaper,
Oh no.
the sports
Here
one.
Huh?
we go, go on.
There's a headline on an
That's
Italian
it.
newspaper for a match against Inter Milan versus Roma, and they put the caption is Black Friday, and they put the picture of Chris Smalling and Lukaku.
Was it on Black Friday?
It's on Friday. Yeah,
Was it on Black Friday?
yeah. The
The
I know.
game was
I
actually
no,
on
I
Black
think
Friday.
I think it is Friday actually.
Oh,
Or
so it
next
wasn't
Friday.
actually on. So the game hasn't passed.
It hasn't passed yet. I don't
Okay,
think.
okay.
But they
So-
they just put the headline as Black Friday. Inter Milan playing Roma, and they use the two black players that have come
I
from the
just saw
UK.
that.
Well, it's Italy. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's Italy.
That's in the daily paper.
They
of
do this
Italy.
every month.
Yeah.
They have a headline.
Yeah.
Just like
But the problem, like, they've been condemned. They've been condemned by the clubs, but apparently, the message inside is actually trying to support
Shock value, fam.
the message inside.
That newspaper was dying.
No, they're the daily paper. They're like the Daily
No,
Mail or
that's
something.
their standard. Like
Yeah, that's
Is
their
it?
standard
Nah, they
daily
just-
paper.
they-
standard
well-
Italian.
Well, fam, they wanted to flip to give everyone their Christmas bonus because, yeah.
And essentially, like
People
the message
boycott.
inside is actually meant to be positive and be against. Like they're actually trying to promote an encouraging thing about black people. That's what they're trying to say.
Great.
In terms of
Oh,
like,
so they meant Black Fridays and it's like a Black Friday appreciation for black people. on
essentially
Friday.
by putting the black people on the thing.
Have you got what the director said? The main guy.
The AC Milan director
I don't know.
or the media
no,
press guy.
of the paper.
Their paper haven't said anything. No,
They have.
What they say?
It came out. I was reading it today. I listened today. He basically just backing it, just double down on whatever.
Well, he said
inside
they want to race it.
It's about the diversity and stuff like that.
Because I
he
know
was saying.
because Roma have said that they're gonna ban them from their
Who?
Roma are gonna ban that journal from their interviews and stuff until January, but
Okay.
only until January
Until January.
because they said they're not banning them entirely because it's not a racist message.
Yeah,
it's
the newspaper spoke out today and said, "Oh, basically, if you don't understand what we're trying to mean, then you're not trying to understand." Basically, there's a whole quote from the film. It's like, "What are they talking about?" And then like, "Oh, if you see this as racist, then it's you," kind of thing. They're blaming like whoever. If you find offense to it, that's your business, kind of thing. They said.
It's just you're not trying to look at
And
what we're trying to do.
and they said it's about diversity and something. That's what they're talking about in the article. And then they just
flip
ended
the
it with
whole
that. Like, if you think it's offensive, racist, that's your business.
No,
basically.
I think it's insensitive. I
was
think
like, wow, okay.
It is insensitive.
It's double down on whatever they were saying.
Yeah, it is insensitive, and the problem is if a massive Italian paper can do this and back themselves and think it's like how
Well, that's what they do in Italy anyway. So it's like that's what they do.
I mean that's a problem in itself.
Yeah,
Because-
that's natural. It's normal to them
So in this
in terms
world,
of football anyway.
so think about this. I know like you gotta say like there's racism in England, yeah, but we're definitely more progressive in terms of like if you publish that, that's a madness. Like you couldn't publish
Yeah,
on
they
a
couldn't
certain
get
date.
posted it.
No,
You couldn't publish on a certain
No.
date. But is there a way? Like, do you feel like there's a way that we can move other countries forward? Do you think it's possible to move other
We
countries
can't
forward?
force it on them. Like
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
this is how they like this is how they think.
Yeah.
That's what, unfortunately.
because if the whole country collectively,
That's culturally how they think. It's just
Yeah.
mad. That's
And the thing
that's
is, I
what's
swear,
even more
isn't
mad.
Italy like everything's quite like traditional?
Yeah,
like, they're
exactly.
Quite, like,
That's
and
what I'm
it's like
saying.
everything's family based. They're like really family
Very
people.
traditional
Yeah.
based.
They're family people, so everyone's got their family and everything passes down within the family. So
It's
it's just,
generous. It's deeply rooted.
Yeah,
That's how they've
Very
always been.
deep, fam.
Yeah.
but
that's why whenever
I wonder if there's any like Italian not newspapers, like news reporting how the English did about it. Doing like, oh, this is a shock. How can they talk like that?
yeah.
It's probably on
Yeah.
nothing on TV to them.
It's
It's
true.
normal.
yeah, but this is the thing. How do they not?
We're the one reporting like this is a shock, and then
Yeah.
going back to them saying put this down.
Yeah.
No, but then,
Bro, are you even
but
over
then
there?
you've like for instance like Chris Smalling, is an Englishman. He's
Well, yeah,
over there. He has
but
to
yeah.
deal with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like as a black footballer,
We have to
What
from
would make
England have
you
to go
wanna-
to them and say what are you lot doing
yeah. But the thing,
because it's an English player. If it wasn't, we would have even known.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you get
but
what I
we,
mean?
we heard the Lukaku ones when they were already throwing in bananas at him.
Yeah, but that's because
One of the guys-
that's because we know
Yeah,
Lukaku.
he's in Lukaku. Yeah, he's on the picture too. So this is the third strike he's been on. He already got the bananas. Another one where a pundit said, "Oh, the only way to stop him on the pitch is to throw bananas at him."
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is strike
Standard.
number 3.
It's the standard what they say.
Why do you want to go play in Italy?
This is not number. There's been more strikes than that. But
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is the main ones that like have been out there about him.
they're not.
And there's so many black footballers. Every time they keep getting racially abused out there, and it just makes you think like,
It's standard. That's what they do.
if you're a baller, yeah, and you get the money, that money that says, "Oh, come to Italy," would you wanna sign that contract? That's what I'm
I
saying.
wouldn't personally, but bro, I don't know, fam, because I think money just makes people do what they feel like they need to do. Like
Yeah,
he's in
that's
Italy,
true.
bro. ASAP Rocky went back to Sweden. That's where they had him.
Oh yeah, I heard about it. He said but I think he's
gone.
trolling.
Did he
Didn't
do
he say
something for charity?
didn't he
He
say he
reckons
wants to
he's
make a
gonna-
form of jumpsuits or something?
I don't know what he's doing.
I
But
swear
they
he
asked
wants
him
to do
a
like a
show.
line of jumpsuits.
They
or
asked him
something.
to do a show and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to do the show." And then he was like, "Oh yeah, I saw people in Sweden, that were like me, But bro, the reason you're going over there first, I'm sure, is the show.
Yeah, money.
Do you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So the reason he's going over there, he's like, you know what? I'm living over here, fam. These people that are racist, bro. I don't even see them, fam. At the end of the day, you don't see them.
Yeah.
He goes to his villa or his crib, then does what he's doing, plays football, goes back to do what he's doing. You don't
No, but
see
you
the
said
people-
you
so
say
he
you don't
doesn't
see that,
care.
but you're in the ground, you're in the stadium. You might walk the street. You're walking the streets. Of course, you might try and engage in the culture in that.
That's
when you're on the
true.
pitch, you're going to be given that racial abuse constantly.
I don't feel like. How does this man live? How does he live?
Which one? One of them's on
No,
loan.
obviously,
One of them's on
I'm
loan
not
at the moment.
justifying why they do it.
No,
I'm just
'cause-
justifying why they're.
No, because
actually,
one of them
I'm
at loan
not
at the
justifying
one of
the
them
headline,
one
I'm
of
justifying
them's
why
on
they-
loan at the moment. He's on loan from Man United, so he's gonna be. He has to come back to us unless we sell him. So he's still based in Manchester. So he's just out there for a year.
Just chilling, just
He's
living.
playing basically because
Okay.
he's not playing back home. But the other one that she signed, he's living out there now. That's the life he's chosen. That's the life he has to deal with now. Like, can you up sticks and leave when you know you're getting into racist situations?
I don't even know why
Black players.
I don't know why black players even still go to.
This is what I'm confused about. Balotelli.
It's
You
been
must have
going
heard of
on-
Balotelli.
it's
He was
been
like
going
a
on for
troubled
ages.
player. He's Italian, so he grew up in this. He's dark as anything. He grew up in this place where he was adopted, and he just got nothing but abuse. So no wonder why he's pissed. And then like you see him come.
Was he on it? Oh,
No,
that's-
he's
that's-
not on there.
okay, no,
But
no.
you see him come out of there,
Yeah.
and then you see how, and then you also see that player that went to Everton. I can't remember his name. That Juventus guy,
Because with G. No.
Juventus youngster. He's at Everton now.
No, I don't know. Oh, it was, I was gonna say Dean. No, Sean, Ken.
Ken,
Yeah,
him.
Ken.
He also, he's a young black footballer. He had got massive support because there was a time where he was just getting racially abused as well when he touched his pitch. This is just Italy, and it consistently
This is
happens
how
in
they
Italy.
are. Like,
And then what
so-
makes you say when I'm nice and then I mean there's still racial abuse in England, but it's not. It's they're at least trying to deal with it now.
definitely not the
Let's
same.
kick it out. I don't think there's a let's kick it out in Italy.
no, of course there's not. There's nothing. There's nothing. It's,
So what
it's
makes
a
you
part
say?
of their, it's
what
a
makes
part
you
of their
say-
So
culture.
if my
You
man
said it's
says
normal.
come Italy, come play in Italy, what makes you say I want to come there, man?
How much money is he telling you to come to Italy to
Oh.
pay for? This is what I'm saying.
That's the only incentive you can have to go
Oh,
to Italy.
man.
That's literally it. Because you know you're gonna get abused regardless.
This is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Because of how light you are,
You
how
just
dark
gotta
you are.
think,
You're
know
gonna
what?
get
Do
you're
I
gonna get
affirm this
abused.
abuse
Yeah.
and just get this bag and then just cut.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I know.
You don't think it's worth it? How much
No
do
way.
you get?
I mean,
Not enough. Because
no, Smalling could have stayed at Man United.
yeah, Smalling's getting his normal salary. Like he's not
Yeah.
getting
What's
it.
that? Couple
Yeah, he
mil?
wanted to play.
How much
Couple
mil?
mil.
I don't know how much
Um,
he gets
a
paid.
week.
He's probably on like maybe 120 a week.
Oh,
You're acting like that's not P.
no, it is. But I thought, like, how much? I thought some of them get like mad pay.
Yeah, but he's not that high,
Oh, okay.
and he's
Yeah,
not by that Man United.
And he
So
plays in. Oh, but I'm talking about people who play in Italy, bro. I'm not talking about these people. I don't. How much are the guys?
Lukaku, he's probably on like 250 or something stupid,
50,000 a week.
something like that. Yeah, he's probably on big money.
So more.
Huh?
Would you play? Would you go to Italy for?
See, this is the thing.
I'll
personally,
pay for less somewhere else.
no, me personally, I would.
Just to avoid
It's
that.
easy for me to say this because I'm not a footballer,
I hear
but
that.
I'm gonna say I wouldn't. You know why? Because I'm already sitting on racks. If me now gets offered £250 to just play football in Italy, then I'll play for a couple years because
Yeah.
I ain't seen that money before, bro.
feel that.
But what I'm saying is, if my man is already sitting on 200 and someone offers me 300, if I'm sitting on 200 right now at Man
No,
United,
yeah,
someone
yeah.
offers me 300 to play in Italy,
Uh.
bro, I'm already nice. I'm on 200,000 a week. I can't even spend that now. Why am I just gonna go out there further to just get racial abuse when I'm already sitting nice?
That's true. It depends on what. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Wait for the next contract, man.
No, I feel that.
Just go somewhere else.
This is what I'm
You have
saying.
to go Italy.
This
That's
is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
what
This
I'm
is what I'm
saying.
saying.
Like, if you get offers in Italy for 300k, you go somewhere else for
For more.
yeah for more. Go to America
Okay.
for 450 or something
That's
like
what
that.
I'm saying.
Okay.
It's not.
Go China for 600.
Yeah.
Still get abused there, but it won't be the same as Italy.
It's too
And
much,
he can
man.
go
Italy,
somewhere
they're
else.
just
Is
straight
he in a position where he can go elsewhere?
Who, Lukaku?
Yeah.
No, he just signed.
Oh, but I mean,
But
was he in a position? He didn't have to go to Italy.
No, he
did
chose Italy. Yeah, he chose. He chose. We
Oh.
went to Inter. He wanted to go to Inter. So
Was it a better team?
Who?
they probably just really wanted him. Inter wanted him for ages.
They
Didn't
don't want him, yeah. They want him, and he wasn't playing at us.
So he kind of had no choice.
To go
But-
to Italy. See what I'm saying?
But he could have.
how
He
did it
could
work?
must have gone somewhere
He could have
else.
someone. So yeah. He
And the
could've
worst part
gone
is
somewhere else.
he you know what's going on in Italy. You could say, you
Fam, he's
know,
from Belgium. He
Exactly.
knows the deal.
Oh,
He knows the deal in Europe.
yeah.
He knows how it is.
okay, yeah. So I don't know. I just think another
Just
L for
avoid it.
another L for Italian football, man. Another L.
No, but they don't care. That's the thing.
That's
Like
what I'm
they're not
saying,
bothered.
it's not to them. It's not-
That's
it's us
that's the
who's
feeling I
making
always
it.
get about
Yeah,
this.
that's what you're
They
saying.
don't business like
It's us that's making the deal of it, not them.
yeah.
They're like,
but
they're not
our
out
people
here
are going
apologizing.
out there, bro.
It's not like but if they were out here saying, "Oh, we're sorry," that means they're not saying
find what
anything.
the newspaper said about about what they said. Find how they double down on it.
Uncover the whole thing.
Find how they double down on it, because they just said, "Bruv, this is not. If you don't like what we said, that's your business. You're ignorant. That's not what we meant. We were all about diversity. Blah blah blah. It's your fault." It was like, what?
That's wild.
It was on Sky Sports News.
You guys are closed-minded.
Yeah, that's basically the gist they're getting at. It's all you lot. What you lot talking about? We didn't say that.
Jeez.
Black Friday.
Where did you find what they said?
We're just on Sky Sports News. I was just watching it.
No, what they said.
Yeah.
Oh, recently.
This morning, today.
No, but they didn't say what they say.
What do you mean?
What the newspaper said.
Yeah, they didn't say what the newspaper says.
No, he was saying he was watching it, so maybe they were talking about it.
Oh, the watching thing, yeah.
It was literally just text on the screen. I was
Yeah,
just reading it out. I was like, oh, snap, that's what they said.
So they had the article, whatever response they had.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find that. That might take a while. I'm just saying, say another L.
It's a W for them. So Italy sees it. Well, you know,
exactly.
more attention for us.
So,
do you think if they do it enough, like, because you're saying it just seems like that people will just be like, oh, you know what, fuck it, that's it, that's just what they do, and it'll be accepted like from them or like amongst them. Almost like
because no one's apologizing. No one's like doing anything about it. So
that team has been banned. That paper has been banned from the grounds.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's not going to stop Italy.
These men aren't even reading the newspapers in the grounds.
Just politics,
and
bro.
it's till
It's
January.
like politics.
Bro, January is
till January.
3 weeks away.
Teams are making out like they
why can't they keep
January already?
Bro, it's stupid.
It
just shows how serious they take it. That's what I'm saying.
Foolishness. Ban man for 2 weeks, you know. Mad.
And by January they're booing again. They're throwing monkey chance.
Exactly.
It's like, come on.
Smalling, come back home,
games are
man.
popping
We
off.
need you, bro. Send Jones out there. We need Smalling back. Just in case he listens. Small Dini, bro. That's what they call him. So Christmas is around the corner.
Hey.
Santa's grottos are open now. My sister took my niece to Santa Grotto. Huh?
I can't stand those things.
Do you take your little one?
I've been to one once. Have you ever been to one?
What?
Yeah, I've been
As a
to
grown
one.
man?
Yeah.
As a grown man?
Why?
Like,
Why?
I don't even know where they are as a grown man. Oh
Why-
yeah, no,
why
they're
do you
the shopping
think
centers,
that's
isn't it?
Huh?
Shopping centers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but when I was
You
little,
can't go as a grown
I
man.
never.
Bro, you know the one in Louis?
Technically, you
Yeah,
could.
surely you went to the one in Louis when you were young.
No, but technically,
Every man's been to the one
you
in
could
Louis
go
when
as a
you were
grown
young.
man.
Don't-
If
What, you're gonna sit on a man's lap? You
Nah,
can't.
nah.
What do you mean?
No,
No,
like,
one thing is, if
little
you
foot.
book
You can't bop in there with
but
no
one thing
child.
is, if you book an appointment and you
Bro,
just
what are
go,
those African hats? What are they called again?
Which ones?
The like ones that I like.
I don't know. They're good.
I was all wearing them, and I was little when I was all wearing them, fam. That's
Why
how
was
you
he
know I was
wearing
little,
them?
fam. Because my nanny used to always go to like Ghana and Nigeria, and she was bring me back like clothes from there.
Wear them little hats.
Yeah, so I used to always wear like.
and you're wearing.
No, but I
outside.
used to drip it sick, bro. Don't get twisted. The drip was mad. I would have like a denim jacket, little African hat, man.
And you're wearing it when you were.
Looking like I was. Huh?
Were you chubby as well then?
Nah, my man was sweet, fam. Jordan Bailey.
When did you? So how long? When did you come to the realization you didn't believe in Santa? Did it hit you?
There was
or
a
did
time
you,
where I
called
stayed
it?
up, fam. And I swear I caught mummy putting the presents down. I was like, yeah. Because I used to bang bare games.
Dressed in a nightgown, bro.
Obviously, do you know what it is? You know when you used to play? You know when you used to play? It got to a point where I used to play bare. Like I was from young, I was playing bare video games, so I didn't used to sleep much. And then I'll be like, okay. So I was up, and I don't think my mum realized I was up because I snuck to play video games late, and I see her put it, and I said, I was like, okay, mommy Santa, yeah. Clocked.
Did it hurt you?
I'm trying to think. I don't recall ever
Mama.
thinking I did believe in him.
I don't know.
I
You know
don't-
what the thing? I feel like I believe, but there was a point where I feel
it was
like
like a 2-year span where I believed in him.
How old was you then?
Hella young.
I feel like
So I don't remember remembering. That
I feel
was
like
a
my
thing.
parents filtered me
Yeah.
out easily by basically like
I think my mum told me from early. Like,
what they did.
it's me.
No, see,
Oh, yeah.
It's
no,
me
see
giving
with
you
me,
these, like-
what they did, I think they just put prints on the tree and they put their names on it. So it's
Yeah.
like from dad and mum. So I didn't ever feel like
Yeah, exactly,
oh,
yeah.
Now
Yeah.
Santa's, is it even a thing?
But I did
Or is
do
it because of
no, but
my
I did
little
have,
cousins?
no, 'cause I did remember putting out a few things like a couple Christmases,
Yeah.
and then like they'll go. But I don't know how much I believed it.
Yeah, but did your mum used to put from Santa Claus? when you were young?
I don't know. That's the thing. I think I
I used to
don't.
get some presents from
Nah.
mummy, some presents from Santa, and they used to fuck me up.
Yeah,
That's when I was young.
The only thing Tooth Fairy I did.
Oh
My mum
Two-Face
made
with
me
money.
believe in that, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know you used that. I
But the
didn't
thing
know
is,
you
She
though,
used
say
to do
put the tooth on there, like she'll literally do it, and then literally the next day
Yeah.
something.
No,
was
they're
done
low key though, because the thing, how am I not
Oh,
waking up when they put
shit.
their
Yeah, I know,
because
yeah.
you think you probably got it tight and you're
See, I
like,
remember that, but
Yeah.
all the Santa stuff, she never done any of that. But she done Tooth Fairy, so I don't know.
Mad.
but I don't feel like I got any kind of trauma when I found out. That's I
do you
wasn't
mean?
like oh, you lied to me.
Yeah, that's why I think she like
kinda-
just told me from early, like it's just
Yeah.
me, like I'm getting you this ish.
Yeah, she was like, nah, fam, man's putting in that.
So I
work.
don't
This is
rather
me,
recall
fam.
at all
I ain't giving
anything
no one else,
Santa.
can't give no man credit, fam.
Yeah.
You mad.
Well, on that one, yeah. Well, a woman.
Wait, before we change,
Yeah, no, that's on the same thing about Santa Claus. But go on, keep talking.
Oh, sorry.
No,
My
go
bad.
on.
But wait, was it Coca-Cola that made Santa Claus red for real?
Yeah,
It
he was Saint
Did it
Nick. He
really?
was green.
Yeah, apparently he was
They
green.
branded,
before
they
Coke.
rebranded him to be
Ah,
red.
was
it
really-
looks better red though.
You
Yeah,
would say
therefore.
that because that's what we know.
Because we've been
No, but just
conditioned to like him
aesthetically,
red.
We've been if you,
Yeah, but if I can color him right now and look at it,
No,
and I would say
if
red
you-
looks well.
if he
I'm gonna
was
type in
green,
original Santa. Yeah,
he's green.
apparently he was green though.
Yeah, I don't think green would look.
Saint Nick.
Yeah.
don't think
Oh
green
yeah,
would
yeah,
look
of
better.
course.
Saint Nick, and then they read him up in it. Coke. With that, when you see that van go past, the holidays are
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, that doesn't look well.
Santa
Yeah.
Claus.
I'm just
You're
saying
right,
aesthetically. I know the reasons behind.
Yeah.
Obviously, we
Right.
we grew up on red, of course. I know that, but I'm
Yeah.
saying green doesn't look better.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's mad. Based on
Red suits him more.
yeah. They made it a whole
I don't think it's to do
They
with like
changed the
his
holiday,
big
you know.
a
cheeks
whole
or I don't
theme,
know.
you know.
they changed the holiday completely.
That's mad. That's,
why
actually
it's
big.
red and green, but red is like the biggest.
to the
thing
point
in
where
Christmas.
everywhere uses red.
Yeah.
Why have they not changed anyone else then?
What do you mean? Well,
Yeah. Well, what's the-
in Holland they do Santa Claus, innit, with the blackface thing.
Oh, that's something totally different.
No, was he?
What?
I'm talking in terms of like.
Doesn't he throw shit at
I'm
people as
talking
well?
in terms of like.
the
I don't know.
the
Andrew,
little
bro.
black gremlin throw shit.
But
at
we're not
people.
gonna have this whole episode about race, man. Come on,
Jeez.
this is
Yeah, it's true.
This guy's
It's
trying to bring
heavy.
down the
It was
whole
a race
episode.
heavy episode, fam.
Freaking
No, I'm
hell.
gonna come back.
Let's
don't
call
worry.
this episode Black Praise. No.
I got a new
No, why am I googling it though? What's it called?
Santa Claus. Just
Do
type
you not know about it?
No,
Santa Claus. Just type in Santa Claus Holland.
I typed in Holland and then Santa Claus.
It's just racist, man.
Yeah.
Just straight up
Keep
racist.
going. Oh,
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
no, you keep going. Don't
They want
ignore
to
me.
keep their holiday, by the way. But the thing is, though,
So
yeah,
never get rid of that.
yeah. But the thing is, though,
That's what I'm saying. It's like the same with Italy thing. Like some things they just.
What are they like Oompa Loompas or something?
and they throw shit at you. They throw chocolate at you or something.
This is still now, isn't it? This still
Yeah,
happens.
they're fighting to keep it. But the
Yep, I know someone in who lives in Holland that.
he takes part.
No, of course
Oh.
not. She's black.
Oh,
This is Christmas.
that's like the Christmas.
That's the
time,
like
yeah.
traditional
their
thing.
season,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what they do.
You fill up, man.
You'd think this happened like 20 years ago or something. It's mad. It's happened last year. It's happened this year, bro. This is gonna happen this year.
Man,
It's
man
like,
got the paints already.
looking like Mr. Popo. It's
This
mad.
is mad.
Yeah. Yeah, staying on Santa Claus, yeah. So some mum, staying away from race now.
Thank
So
you.
some mum has been slammed. Stop looking at pictures. Some
Can't believe it. Look at his face. It's what y'all be doing.
It's mad, fam.
Yeah. But Europe, in general, that's what I'm saying. Europe is F.
Yeah,
bruv.
yeah, Europe.
Yeah.
Europe
true.
is
Yeah,
messed
it's
up.
True.
Seriously, deeply rooted.
Yeah,
It's so messed up.
1,000, man.
Yeah, so some mum is getting slammed online for basically saying, calling Santa Claus Father Christmas instead of a gender-neutral name like Santa Claus.
So she called it Father Christmas.
She said Father Christmas, and now she's getting
instead of Santa Claus.
instead of Santa Claus, and she's getting shit now for
Why?
because
people
you
have
called him.
shit to
It's not
do,
gender
fam.
neutral.
Oh, I said, oh.
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Okay,
why. Like
I
even
see.
now, I've tried to get out of the habit of saying guys.
Hey guys.
Yeah, I have to stop doing that. Don't say that.
You can't say guys.
I don't feel like it's something we can say anymore.
Yeah.
Especially when
But
you
I
talk
think
amongst
guys. No, but
that
even
man-
no,
It's
but I
going
think
towards
guys.
neutral.
I think guys want to talk about the group.
Yeah, but there's still girls in that group.
Yeah,
fam.
but I'll say guys.
Yeah, but why?
Guys is a
male.
general term.
Is it?
To me, I'm like,
gonna
hey
Google
guys.
Guy.
You just say hey
I don't
guys.
think-
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but I
is
don't
in
know.
general,
Is
bro.
it general?
Yeah.
I thought guy. I don't know. That's a guy.
But the
He's a
thing is,
guy.
though,
What are talking
do you
about? I
feel
thought guy
like-
was masculine.
But
Or
do you
like-
feel like do you feel like she should catch smoke for saying Father Christmas? Shouldn't she be allowed to say Father Christmas?
Oh, it depends on the context. I don't know. Is she trying to not offend?
I mean,
Oh yeah,
is he
wait.
not a guy?
used to address the group of people of
Yeah,
either
yes.
sex. Okay, so no, wait, we can say guy. We can say guy. We can say guy.
Yeah, but but can you tell me, Dane? If the
Sorry,
question
yeah.
is, isn't Santa Claus a guy?
I thought he was.
And if this isn't a situation where it's
So
like,
Saint Nicholas,
oh,
isn't it? So
yeah.
he's a man.
Yeah.
with Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, it's not like. So
I know where that
it's
went.
not like that's what I'm saying. People just have too much time, bro.
Yeah, with like with Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
Like so, like
It's like
this
So I
is-
don't get
no, but this
why-
isn't a situation where it's like, oh, Santa Claus can be a woman. I mean, the character, Santa Claus can be a woman, but he was designed as a man,
yeah, exactly.
so
With a wife.
his character is a man.
Based
So
on
Father
a man.
Christmas.
Based off of a man.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
No,
know,
but this
I
is what I'm
don't know what
saying.
you guys
Like,
want, man. I don't
I think that one.
It's confusing.
They're
I don't
stepping on toes right with that one. Like
Yeah,
you
they're just
need to fall
they
back
just
with that
yeah
one.
they just want.
Like if someone made it into a woman, that's different. But no one's. I don't know. I don't know where they're getting this based off.
Yeah, it makes
That's what I'm
sense,
saying.
because
If someone done a
the
movie
guy
and
was
made
Nicholas,
sense-
so he's Father Christmas.
Yeah. It's like what are they referring to? Where
Yeah,
they
this is
getting
what I'm
this?
saying,
Where they
like,
getting
they
this base?
yeah.
Where's this base from?
I don't know.
Is there some new information about it
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something? Like,
Was he
That's
supposed
what I
like
don't
gender
understand.
neutral.
Yeah.
no, about Santa Claus being
Gender neutral.
Yeah.
being a woman
Maybe
or-
was he?
No,
was he supposed to be
well,
a
it's
woman?
just because in the world we live in now, it's just that we don't really refer to genders anymore. So it's safer to just say Santa Claus.
even when they are one gender.
This
Even when they are.
this
a
is what I'm
gender.
saying. Father Christmas is
That's
a
what's
thing.
confusing. Like
Like
Yeah.
let us say Father Christmas.
I get terms so you want to be gender neutral. I
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But if someone is actually a gender, then
That's what I'm saying. How can you be like?
how can you be like, no, you
Yeah.
can't.
This is what I'm
refer to
confused
them as-
about.
This is what I was
A
saying. It
man.
doesn't make sense. He's a man. He is a man.
That's what I'm confused about.
Yeah.
That's what
that doesn't make
I'm saying. The
sense.
character is designed as a
Yeah.
man. Like
You can't refer
I
to him
think
as a
like
man.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just because
It has to be. Yeah, that's. I don't know.
Yeah, that's backwards.
that one's a bit too off
Stretch.
on me.
That's
Yeah,
a-
that one's a
yeah.
bit too off on
Yeah,
me.
that's definitely a stretch.
Yeah, and the same in this case is where a woman. This is a different story. A woman has also, she's basically received death threats
Mhm.
after calling a Mr. Man book, you know Mr. Man book.
Oh, yeah, I heard
she
about this.
called a Mr. Man book sexist, because she said that like Mr. Clever was basically
A man.
mansplaining. No, he was mansplaining to another female character. I can't remember.
Oh, what in the book?
Yeah, he was mansplaining to
Mr. What
Mr. Clever.
was mansplaining?
See, I don't even know what that term
Explain.
is, bro.
Yeah, no, I know
But
what.
guessing him as such
Uh,
a.
con-
No, but it's
in a
explaining in
condescending
what
way.
kind of way though?
In a
Oh,
condescending way.
Okay.
And then she tweeted, everyday hashtag everyday sexism about
What?
the Mr. Men books.
I'd have to like see the bad. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is there an
And
hashtag from the book?
People are basically tearing her.
telling her to
Yeah.
shut up.
But is this like
Basically.
is this a new book or something?
Telling her to shut up.
Was it? They said to her, shut up.
No, basically, I can't read it.
Is it new?
No, I don't know. I don't know if they still even publish them. But the thing is, though, if you're gonna be
'Cause
reading,
if it's not new, then you can't really like complain. If it was done recently, then
yeah,
you
yeah,
can have
right,
you can have an account. You can have
Yeah.
yeah,
you can have a go at it because like obviously they should know better now.
no. But Mr. Men books, they're called Mr. Men
It's called
books.
Mr. Man. Like,
Yeah.
what are you looking for apart from?
They're all Mr. Men
called
books.
Mr.
Well, you
Men.
tell them to change to gender neutral books.
Most books.
What just what
most,
men
most
books?
shows have been doing that recently. They've been
Yeah, no.
Come
Well,
on.
and
But
why
that's
it's
your
making it
brand.
more relevant
No,
for
no,
current
no,
times.
no.
That's
Yeah,
your
no,
brand.
no, they would have to.
And they
do it.
also
would
have,
to
like,
put
Yeah,
it
but
on
look at stuff like Looney Tunes and that now. I've not seen it recently.
No, what
Yeah, I
what
swear
They
they
changed- they've
rebranded
changed
it.
up,
I swear
yeah.
Mr. Men's rebranded already.
But how do you rebrand? No, but it's,
I think it's already rebranded. I swear I worked for them last year.
what, are you sure?
Or like maybe about 3 years ago. I'm trying shit. I did something for them. I'm sure I did something for them. Like
A lot of companies have to stay not stay relevant. Stay
Mr. Men, Little Miss. That's it.
politically correct.
I think. Yeah, because their branding was like it's like this now.
Okay.
It's Mr. Man, Little Miss.
But they always been like that.
What, Mr. Man, Little Miss?
Yeah.
Always together. Not always
No.
before. It wasn't.
Was
First
it
it was
just
just
Mr.
Mr.
Men?
Man.
Okay.
Then after they had Little Miss separate and it was written in like squiggly.
Now it's
And
together.
then now they're both in bold.
Oh, okay. But either way, like I don't think like you can't gender neutralize these books because they do have the characters are just named as and what they are. Like,
Do they have like
and it's not like
non-binary characters?
it's not like.
Hmm?
I don't think. Oh yeah, yeah. Do they have? That's interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Do they
That's
actually
what I'm
have
thinking.
non-binary characters at this point?
I wouldn't be
No, I
surprised.
don't feel like.
But what
they
would you
need
just
to,
call it?
because in real life, it's just like they can just. We have Mr. and Mrs. in real life. They don't have to worry about it, do they? Why would?
Because some
They
people are
need to make-
non-binary now.
Oh yeah, no, you're
Non-binary
right.
is
Actually,
neither. That's what I was saying. Like they must have something.
I don't think so. I don't think they got
no,
there.
I
Yet.
don't think.
Because I don't
I
think.
think it's part. I don't think it would be part of there.
Is that because it's like against their
But
brand?
Their
Yeah.
code. Yeah, it might be.
but then again,
Is that if you're not Mr. Miss or Mrs. What are you? Isn't
I think
that-
they need titles.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Maybe they can do like.
They're trying to
one-
avoid.
No, maybe they'll do like one doctor. That'll be non-binary.
How?
that's true.
Because doctors aren't men.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm saying like because it's like the title is like
Yeah.
Mr. So
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
they.
doctor.
Oh, I
use
see
the
what you
title
mean.
Doctor.
Yeah,
The
that
title
makes
itself
sense.
is
yeah,
gender.
like doctor.
Okay, yeah.
Because that
Gender
way,
neutral.
that way it can be gender neutral.
Yeah,
Because they're just
there's
shapes. You don't say what gender
There's
is.
no doctors there. It's just little miss
Just little myth, yeah.
and miss.
I bet that's gonna be the next move.
That might be able to.
That'll probably
That
be the
might
next
work.
move. I'm sure people have probably already complained.
Yeah, someone will find something in
You
there.
should
Yeah.
write, you should email them.
I'm not complaining. I don't
Just
read 'em.
email them.
Huh?
Saying
Yeah,
what?
Just sell them an idea.
No.
Yeah.
Mr. Men Publishers. Do you hear it? It's coined.
Yeah.
This is coined,
All right. Do you want some good news? Should we end on some good news?
please. depressed now.
A little boy that's 11. Why? What? Because of Santa
What
Claus.
said why? Because we talk about 50 minutes about
Race.
about us being abused, man. That's why. Man said why?
The thing, yeah, there's an 11-year-old vegan chef boy he's opened up his own restaurant.
Yay! What's his
He's
name?
opened up his own Caribbean restaurant.
What's his
Little
name?
black boy.
Say his name, bro.
Amari McQueen.
Yay!
Yeah, 11-year-old vegan restaurant. And he was attacked by bullies for opening his restaurant
Why?
because he thought he was special.
Wait.
Wait, they thought he was special.
So
They
what?
were like, "Oh, you think you're special?" So
well,
so
yeah, he
what
does.
happened?
I've
So
got a
ele-
restaurant, mate. Yeah, I do. What the hell?
So what? 11-year-old boy. What,
Yeah, I do,
what
mate.
did he do? 11-year-old boy started a restaurant.
Open
Yeah,
up a restaurant.
11-year-old boy. Yeah, legit. Like
He's
he's man.
I think.
And then
you
what?
think you're
restaurant as
special?
well,
Yeah,
a
fam, I
vegan
do.
restaurant.
And then what did they ask him if he thinks he's special?
Yeah, like they basically bullied him, saying like,
What were they interviewing him?
no, the little kids were bullying him.
Oh,
Like they were just grabbing, like the older ones like grabbed him. And he's trying to think you think you're special.
They'll just hate him.
before punching his face and stuff like that.
and then what did he used to say?
I think what he did,
Was
his
this
response.
after he made the restaurant?
Yeah, he already had a restaurant. Yeah,
Yeah.
like he started the restaurant, and then what he did was rather than like get revenge on them, he like invited them to his restaurant.
Yeah.
So he didn't even like.
Make the haters
Man,
hate.
shit on
Yeah,
their
make
food.
them hate even more.
That'll be the one.
Fuck their food up.
But to poison them.
I'm sending every man back home. Yeah, I'm sending every man home back with
Send
rum
them
belly,
diarrhea.
fam. Bare rum belly, fam. Spraying up your mum's walls, fam. Fuck.
Make a hater love you.
Yeah,
Like that's certified. Like he's 11
That's
as
the
well.
revenge.
Like. Would you go to his restaurant? It's a vegan restaurant as well.
Where is it?
Ah, where is it actually? That's a good question. They haven't said.
Is he actually cooking it?
Well, they got pictures of him.
Yeah,
at
it
the
looked like he was
pot,
doing a
bro.
bit, fam. He was a step ladder. That looked
He ain't
dangerous,
stop,
fam.
bro.
That was dangerous.
Is that
boy.
healthy?
If that pot falls, he's dead, fam. Let me see.
But the pot's bigger than him.
Yes, man. Look. He's
That's
on a
sick,
little
man.
ladder
That's
as well. You can
actually
tell,
sick.
innit? He's on a little step ladder.
Yeah.
He's sorry, I respect him, though, man.
Yeah, where is it? I'd actually check it out.
What, he's from over here?
Wait, give me a chance, man. He doesn't
If it's-
say.
if it's
Oh,
American.
Croydon.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pop up in Croydon. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
say.
He started at the age of 8,
Yeah, he's sick.
Sick.
and then the kids are hating on him for.
That's
his-
mad. I can't even imagine that my little
Yeah,
cousin
what
or
was you in, 8?
goddaughter doing that.
I know that's mad.
Aye, that's mad.
respect right there. And they bullied him for it, but my man did not sleep. But maybe, yeah, and vegan restaurant as well. He's moving to vegan. But do you think that'll be an easy restaurant to have
What do you mean?
than
Where do-
cooking meat?
Yeah, as a young kid, you wouldn't want to cook meat straight away anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I think it
thinking.
would be, yeah. That sounded mad. I didn't know what it was.
What?
Did you hear that? I don't know, something fell in the bag. Or was it your headphones spinning?
I think it was my headphones.
Oh,
That was
apparently
here,
fam.
but I don't know.
So he
Something
started cooking when his mum fell ill. He's
His
like
mum?
his mum basically fell ill, and he stepped in with the cooking when he was like
Yeah.
5, and he started whipping up the
Yeah,
pot.
that's it.
And my man was like, you know what, I'm
Mommy
ready
just
for
told
this.
him what to do.
I remember I tried to do a hustle when I was young. This is what I do with my friends.
Was it donuts?
Nah, it
That's
was
hassle
worse than that.
everywhere.
It was worse than that. Like, do you know the little chubby bottles? My dad used to.
I see. Yeah.
From
my
Grenada.
dad-
I knew it was something.
I
Some
Man, I
cheap
used to
hustle.
outsource them. Fam.
No,
That's
I
the
used
sauce
to
from
like
Grenada, you know.
like try and make my own drinks in it by concocting all sorts of juice that we had in the fridge.
and then
Oh,
resell
so
it,
you actually mix them.
Yeah,
and then
Ah.
put it back in a bottle.
put them in the bottle, and we thought we could shot them.
Was it flat?
Yeah, it was a still drink.
It's dead.
No, it
And
was
we
like
sell
apple
them
juice.
in
Okay.
It was like apple juice and orange and stuff like that.
It was actually nice though.
Yeah, so it tasted sweet,
But,
and we wanted to shot those.
listen to these choice of words. It tasted
It
sweet.
tasted sweet, you know.
Man, never say it was
He
nice.
didn't
So
say it was good, fam. Jesus Christ.
it tasted
And
sweet.
then what? And then how did you shot them?
You're going to jail.
We tried
Bro.
to shot them. We tried to shot them just on
Was
the
he
street,
shotting
bro. Huh?
Was he moving them?
We tried. No, none moved.
Dead.
So what did you do? What was the label? What was the?
It's
I
just
said
chubby
no
bottle,
label,
isn't it?
fam.
So you put it back in the same.
I was about.
You should
10,
have just shot the
bro.
chubbies, fam.
So why do you take the label
Why
off?
did you just shot the
There was no
chubbies?
chubby in them. My dad used to put rum in them.
Oh.
It was like when he was just bringing it. Yeah,
Yeah, that many bottles
just the left.
to do that.
Yeah.
Huh? Bare, fam. Fucking
I'm thinking,
hell.
how many bottles
Man
did
couldn't
your dad
even
have?
you couldn't even whip up a
Yeah.
little fruit punch, fam.
Why did you rip off? Why did you rip off the label then?
Yeah,
Make it
fam.
at least look like it's you.
Nah, I would, bro. Do you know what I would have done? Nah, I would have whipped up
I
a fruit
didn't
punch.
think about it.
Yeah,
I was trying to make some good.
I would. Nah, do you know what I would have done? I would have whipped up a
Alpha,
fruit
bro.
punch and then heated that bitch back, fam. Whipped up a fruit punch, put the fruit punch in it.
How you heating it? I won't
Take
use the
this
stove.
No, don't worry about stove, fam. Just get popped.
Can't believe you
outside.
had the label still on the bottle and it said
Mate,
have that.
I was just trying. I was just trying. I was just trying to be an
Just
entrepreneur.
take the label
I
off.
was just trying to be an
You
entrepreneur.
could have
Make
taken
it-
the label off. Yeah, yeah. I would have taken the label off.
You never had. You
You
never had a
could've
young.
slapped
How
the
cheap
label
that
off.
looks,
Yeah.
man.
You know, a young. I was also selling Scooby Doo's for a while.
What's
What's
yeah,
that?
It's cool.
Oh yeah,
Secondary
there's little
school.
straws.
The Scooby Doo's.
Oh,
That you were tied to keychain.
Oh, okay.
I was selling those for a while. You never had a little hustle in school.
In school,
Yeah.
Nah.
From primary
fam,
school.
I used to do like garden stuff. I used to be out there like doing garden. I used to do like my
Man was
neighbors like
mowing.
yeah, do
That's
stuff for my neighbors and shit.
How do you make your little pocket money?
Ox.
Yeah, I respect that.
That's it.
Fam,
You
straight
gotta
up.
make that. You gotta make that big income, man.
There was nothing I did like that.
I didn't really know, fam.
I was all
I
about.
was young.
I was all about it, man. See.
It's a little hustle, you know.
Yeah. It could have been the next juice mogul.
Yeah.
But you're not.
Oh.
Because you didn't take off the labels.
Yeah, it's true.
Leave, man.
Should have taken off the labels, man.
Yeah, shout out Amari, man. He made
Business
it.
partner.
He made it. Huh?
Your business partner.
Who him? I'm not gonna get on the back of his.
You're going to jump on his wave, yeah?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, he's talking about this kid here.
Put it-
Oh,
you're gonna
no,
put-
I
try
thought
to
I
put
was-
your
You know, I
CV.
thought that was the boy he was flipping chubbies with. I forgot his
Nah.
guy's name already. I thought, yeah.
Oh
shout
no,
out
my
to him.
boy was flipping chubbies with.
Yeah.
Nah, huh?
I thought he was Amari.
No,
Yeah,
That's
I'm lost.
funny. Your business partner.
Yeah.
he was my business partner, man. We
Right.
hustled, bro.
You both flopped though.
I said Pops was bringing back bare rum. You
That's
know.
what I'm confused about.
Transported
How many
bare
bottles did he
alcohol.
have?
They used to bring them in little
Making it-
bowls, didn't it?
He's sick.
Oh.
Because chubbies are like little.
Oh no, we
round-
had the little bottle of chubbies. But what he like, we'll bring the. No, I'm not gonna snitch on my dad. Don't worry about
Does he
it.
still do
Don't
it
worry
now?
how he moved it, bro.
Does he still move it now?
Huh?
Does he still do that now?
What, when we go overseas?
Oh, I know what you done. Okay, I know what you done.
Yeah, you move it, but then he puts it in the chubby bottles to give to like uncles and that.
Okay.
So like that jacket.
Like Clark's court.
Yeah, and jacket.
Because
and all that.
it's a tiny, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
a nice size.
you give it to the
my
uncle and
Larry
stuff.
spoke to me about Jack Eye and he said that's a madness.
Yeah, that's like a moonshine. That's like
Yeah.
to all the
apparently
American
Jack
listeners,
Eye
that's
is a mad
moonshine.
thing.
yeah,
You could take that in a chubby bottle and that's you nice
Yeah.
for time.
yeah, that's a strong one, man.
Right.
All right, one more thing, quickly, just before we sign out. Yeah, what do you man think? Yeah, I hear that they're saying that Simpsons might be coming off air soon
Oh,
after
yeah.
30 years. What do you feel about that?
I don't watch Simpsons anymore, so I don't really care. But
Do you
I
feel like
used
it's
to love
time?
Simpsons. Yeah. For me, yeah, but I don't know for else. Like my guy, you know, Jamil still watches Simpsons.
Jamil feel
Yeah.
all down?
He's the
Yeah.
only one I know.
Really? Yeah.
Jamal's the only person I know who still watches it, but he still watches it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I've watched. Like, he's a loyal guy. It seems like he's been watching because, bro, I've been watching this for time. Simpsons dropped before we were born, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, I've been watching Simpsons for time. I watched it like all the way through primary school, secondary school, kinda died down in secondary school. I think was it secondary school? Maybe I stopped watching Simpsons.
Joe Northbrook this.
Yeah, and then that was it for me. But yeah,
That's
maybe yeah.
Couldn't care less to be honest.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think it's gone
It's run its,
for me.
run its
Yeah, it's gone
course.
downhill, and I think like it kind of. I don't think it's because like people were saying like the jokes probably are outdated or something because like Apu and stuff. But I don't think that's the reason. I think it's just like you can't, like you have to age your characters after a while. And you can't. There has to be some kind of progression.
And
other than the TV changing.
And also the way cartoons have moved, like the direction cartoons have moved.
Rick and Morty are just taken.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? That kind of everything's a bit extreme now. Do you know what I mean? No. We don't want anything friendly now. Like I don't want anything that's too.
Humor's definitely different.
Like, that's why I think Disenchantment is, or is it Enchantment or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? Disenchantment on Netflix. He's a bit, it's a bit iffy.
What's that? That's like the Futurama looking kind of.
Yeah. It's made by the same guy, but it's like a fairy tale kind of thing.
Yeah. No, we don't want those anymore. We want people getting.
We want you to get.
Yeah, the humor's definitely gone in different
direction. Definitely. It's a bit dark. It's a lot darker now.
What's South Park? It's Family Guy.
Yeah.
I think Family Guy shifted everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they started with the crudeness and stuff.
But South Park was doing it before.
But South Park was really crude.
Definitely. South Park.
No, but South Park.
But Family Guy.
But no, what South Park had the shock factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Family Guy
just in terms of just the masses.
And they put it in bad late because South Park. I mean, Family Guy runs.
And from then there was so many.
But at that point,
shows that tried to be.
At that point, when you come back to Simpsons, they can't do the same humor based on their primetime slots. Based on what what we want is Rick and Morty kind of humor. You know what I mean? Like where it's like you don't have a censor. But Simpsons, Bart can't do this. Bart's not a bad boy anymore. When Cartman can basically kill a guy's parents and feed him his pubes.
Yeah, exactly.
Bart, what can Bart do?
Exactly.
like
they should have stopped. They should have stopped like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
they should have stopped. But
hey, man, I don't know.
Still making money.
I might watch that final episode though if it does go down.
Good luck.
You have to watch it.
I ain't watching a thing, bro.
I ain't watched any. I
haven't watched it since.
Someone's on the treadmill. I see it.
Like
so every time I see.
Focus on the gym, bro.
I'm focusing on
I can't remember the last time I watched the new episode.
Hard.
I had to keep on. I'll watch the reruns.
Yeah, the reruns.
Yeah. I'm not watching anything new. What's the point? I know it's not going to be good.
Yeah. Oh, well. Farewell, Sims. But
good riddance.
Farewell, Sims. Do you think they can just like have the nuclear power plant just blow up and just kill everyone?
No,
they should do that.
They'll do it like I think they'll do it. I think they'll do it with like the Simpsons move. I think they're like the Simpsons.
They move.
I feel like
Homer should press the button. Like some
go out in a bang.
Homer should press the thing and just kill everyone.
How will Simpsons end? Okay, I want it to end with a madness.
You just said you wanted them to move out.
No, I didn't want it. I bet that's how it's gonna end.
So how do you want it to end?
Oh,
how do I want it to end?
Power plant, blow everyone up. Just all their skeletons just in a funny pose.
And done.
Dead. Springfield gone.
I like
Dust.
it.
That'll be sick.
That'll work. Is that how it's gonna end?
Yeah, so they all just die. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Just the wind blowing.
I don't know survive, and then it's gonna be some sob story or something.
Or what they're gonna do.
Or one person dies.
Or you know what they'll do? They're gonna have a movie.
Why?
They'll do a Simpsons movie too, and they'll end it with that.
Oh no. Forget movie, man.
Because they'll go into one last blaze.
The episode.
Guarantee it. You heard it here first.
Nah. Not a movie.
They will.
They're making more Simpsons movies.
You really think there's gonna be another movie coming?
That's how they'll end it. That is how they'll end it.
So.
Why do you think that?
Because that is where the money would be. Box office.
I can't see
the end of Simpsons box office.
Final Simpsons episode.
Nah.
If they called it the
How
final
many movies
Simpsons
have they had? 1, 2.
Maybe 1. What's the Spider-Pig one? Is one.
One.
Just only one.
Why have they not done more movies then?
They're waiting for the final.
Let's see how much it grossed.
Maybe they're product. Maybe they're trying to.
Let's see.
Those movies cost a lot to do.
Yeah.
I don't think
they can afford it.
Yeah, but how Simpsons is now, I don't think that will make a lot of money back. I don't think they'll even get their whole money back.
I think he's saying if they market it as
the
last Simpson episode,
people would be like, "Oh,
okay, I see you,
this one."
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do it.
Anyone, even
like the last Friends episode. Remember that when everyone was like the last.
I don't watch Friends, so no.
Yeah, I watch Friends.
I don't watch Friends.
And everyone, it was shut down for Friends.
I don't think
the last episode.
Yeah. Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but to do it, but to have a final episode, that's different. To say a final movie.
Whoa. The movie's budget
investment.
was 75 million, but it made 527. Okay. Which is decent.
I don't think it'll make that same.
No way.
But if it's the last,
no way. When did that movie come out? 10 years ago.
2007, 12.
That's what I'm saying. To have a Simpsons
consuming the music.
To have a Simpsons movie now, though.
I think people consuming movies different then as well, isn't it? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's more animations out there.
Yeah.
Cartoon ones anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
To have
people
it
go
now,
cinema more.
it
No
wouldn't
one,
hit-
no one, bro. No one really goes cinema.
It wouldn't
like
hit
that.
the same now at all.
I don't feel like people go cinema like that now. Every time I go cinema on drop days, I feel like more time I catch a seat decent. And it's like a Marvel movie that's just blowing off.
Yeah.
Like, other than that, most movies you can just slide in drop days and it's calm.
All right then. So final episode, they will blow up.
Maybe.
And they should do it online if they really want to hit numbers.
Or
Put it on a
Netflix.
put it on a streaming platform.
Yeah.
If they really want numbers.
Netflix premiere.
They should have been doing that.
Yeah, they should just put. Yeah, Simpsons should have been on Netflix.
If it was on
They're
Netflix,
not
people,
moving with the times.
people
Yeah,
still,
you're
people still
right.
watch it.
They
you
should
know.
have done
What
that.
channel is it on now?
What?
Sky still. It's on
Wait, is
Sky.
it on?
Sky
is it
Channel
you
4.
Can't. You can't. Oh, is it on for?
No, I'm saying the
4D
new
or something?
episodes though. With the new episodes.
I don't know where they have Sky. I think
Sky
Sky
One,
One.
like,
No,
yeah.
4. I think it'll probably be 4. No. The
Sky
Sky
One.
still. This, oh yeah,
Sky One. I
still
think
shows
they
it.
do like the new
Oh,
like recent
okay.
shit.
I don't even know
Yeah.
if Sky One
The
still.
Sky. I didn't. Oh yeah.
Huh?
Is Sky One still
I
a
don't
channel?
have Sky.
Yeah.
We don't have Sky. Do we have Sky? Oh
I've
yeah, we
got-
have Sky One.
Yeah.
On Virgin, you have Sky One, of course. 121 or some shit like that. No.
Yeah, it's like one of the early channels.
Shit. And what season are they actually on now?
I have no idea. No idea. Couldn't tell you.
Current
Like
season.
20 something or 30 maybe. I don't know.
Fuck.
They're too much. Too much this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bow out Simpsons.
Kill everyone.
You had a good ride.
We love you. Though. I
Yeah.
definitely love Simpsons.
I did.
'Cause
love
I
that
had,
point, yeah.
Like when like videos and shit, I had all the Simpsons videos too. I love Simpsons.
The noise.
What was that me?
Yeah. Don't know.
I said, is it me?
Is it me?
That's it.
That's what you can end it.
No, I thought he was gonna say something.
Is it me?
I thought he was gonna say something else. And
No, I'm
You
letting,
just stared
I'm
at
letting
me
you
for-
hold that, man. Thank you for joining. That was another episode of Chatting Your Saltfish.
So thank you. Who you thanking?
innit?
For listening, for joining us again.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. We love you, man.
Peace.
You know
Yeah,
where to
I'm
listen
down.
to us.
I want some lemon honey tea.
You know where to listen to us.
Tired of talking.
You know where to find us. We're on Twitter and Instagram at Saltfish _ and you can listen to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube. It's Chatting Saltfish everywhere. It's your favorite dish. Until next time, peace.
Favorite dish.
Yeah.